You know that feeling when you wish you could just step back in time, even for a moment? Well, today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take some amazing archival photos and a really beautiful story to rebuild one single afternoon in 19th century Florida. We're going to bring a little piece of the past to life. So our story kicks off in Palatka. And to understand Palatka, you have to understand the St. Johns River. I mean, this river was everything. It was the town's heartbeat. It brought in goods, news, and of course, new people. And this photo, wow, it just sets the scene perfectly, doesn't it? Look at it. The streets aren't even paved. You've got these wooden storefronts, the young trees just starting to grow. You can almost feel the humid air and taste the dust. It feels like a stage, right? Like the whole town is just waiting.
I mean, what a way to start. It just immediately paints this picture of a warm, sleepy afternoon. Everything's glowing in this golden light, but you can feel something is about to happen. There's this little bit of tension right under the surface.
Okay, so here he is, our main character, Hawk. He's right there on the docks, standing on those old wooden planks. And the story says he was waiting for something, but he didn't even know what it was. It's that feeling, that sense of anticipation, that really pulls you in.
And here it is. The interruption. The steamboat from Jacksonville shows up, and that quiet afternoon, it's over. This is the moment that gets the whole story rolling.
And you have to remember, a boat arriving wasn't just a small thing, it was a full-blown community event. For the merchants, it meant new cargo. For everybody else, it was letters, news from the city, and maybe some new faces to break up the day-to-day. Now, what's really cool is you can practically hear this scene. The story describes the chugging of the engine, that hiss of steam, the ropes groaning as the boat ties up. So this isn't some quiet little arrival. It's loud. It's a real disruption, bringing all the energy of the big city right to their doorstep.
And then, bam, everything just stops. In the middle of all that noise and all that chaos, his whole world just narrows down to one single person. This is that moment, you know? The one where everything changes. Her name is Flower, and right away you can tell she's different. She isn't all frantic and rushing off the boat like everyone else. She just pauses. She's taking it all in, calm and collected, and that's what catches Hawk's eye. She's like this little island of stillness in all that movement. So their eyes have met across this crowded dock, and now we get to the first words, that simple little exchange that's going to kick this whole thing off.
And Hawk, he doesn't even hesitate. He just makes his way through the crowd, tips his hat, and says it. Simple, direct. There's a confidence there, but it's sincere. It feels like a real welcome, you know?
Oh, I love her response. It's not shy at all. It's curious, maybe a little bit playful. She's meeting his confidence with her own. Just in this one line, you can already feel the spark between them.
And this back and forth is just great. He teases her a bit, says she looks like she might get lost, and offers to show her around. And she just says, I'd like that. Then it's just, name's Hawk, Flower. Simple as that. The connection is already there. It's instant. So what started as a simple greeting on the docks is now turning into something more. This isn't just the tour of the town anymore. It's the start of a journey they're on together. Yeah, this image just captures their path perfectly. You can just picture them, leaving the noise of the wharf behind and walking into town. The narrative points out that somewhere along this walk, the space between them just closed. They started as two separate people, and now they're walking together.
And as they walk, Hawk starts pointing things out, like these big, beautiful homes. And these houses, they aren't just buildings. They tell the story of the town, of its successes and the dreams of the people inside. He's not just showing her a place, he's kind of sharing its soul with her.
And here we go, another one of those moments. They stop at the edge of town, and she's looking out at the river, saying how beautiful it is. But his focus is totally shifted. The town, the river, none of it matters anymore. For him, she's the view. So this brings us to the end of our little story, where we can kind of step back and look at what really happened here. Was this just a random meeting, or was it something bigger?
Because when you think about it, the most important thing to come off that boat wasn't some package or piece of cargo. It was this connection, this possibility that neither of them saw coming. Something brand new had just walked into both of their lives.
And as the sun gets lower, you can just picture them somewhere quiet, just like this. All the noise from the docks is gone, and all that's left is this really peaceful feeling, the sense that something important has just begun.
And really, that's the question the story leaves us hanging with.
Was this just pure chance? Two people happening to be in the same place at the same time? Or was it something else? Something like fate pulling them together on a warm Florida afternoon? What do you think?